Hi everyone, today's topic is very interesting. It's about my financial portfolio. Okay, so anyway, this picture is supposed to show money behind my chair, but then I'm like blocking it. Yeah, so it's about financial protection. So this is something that even most of my clients don't know, because somehow they don't even ask like, what do I have in my portfolio, which is quite weird. But never mind, here I will be able to share my portfolio with you guys, okay? And how I do the planning for myself. Okay, so before I go on to share about my portfolio, let me have a recap for you guys about what are the different kind of financial products. So firstly, there is a hospital and accident reimbursement. This is the basic of all financial planning products, okay? Basic, you must have hospital plan and accident plan, okay? Then after that, you move on to other stuff for income protection. So critical illness and disability. Okay, so critical illness split into early, intermediate, severe, and recurring. So as long as you have early, right, usually we will cover intermediate and severe. So we just look at early. Okay, so when you have early, you also need to see whether it's allowed for like recurring CI, different types of CI lah. Yep. Okay, so for disability, there is a total permanent. The definition I have explained in my other videos, but if you're still unsure, you can still ask me. Yep. Okay. Partial means like I also explain in my videos is not fully permanent lah. So like maybe unable to do your current job. That's partial disability. Okay. Then this one is if you have dependents, then you will need death coverage for when it happens too early is for income protection. Then when death happens too late, it will be retirement planning. Okay, now we will move on to my portfolio that covers all these factors. Okay, so this is my portfolio. Currently I'm spending about 9k yearly for everything that is written here. So first that I will talk about is death coverage lah. So death coverage is for income protection. Okay, technically I don't really need death coverage because my parents are self-sufficient and my husband is also self-sufficient and we don't have any kids. But it's okay, I still protect myself. Okay, so my annual income is estimated to be about 60,000. Okay, so for this 60,000, I'm supposed to protect up to 10 times of my annual income, so 600k. Okay, so I have 3 plans for me to protect for death. One is a life plus term plan, and the other one is an investment linked plan, which has early CI coverage also. And there's also another life plan that was bought by my parents for me. Okay, so what I bought for myself also cover the 600k area lah. So whatever they give me is like extra. Okay, so what is a life plus term plan? Okay, so life plus term means like life there is a cash value, term there's no cash value. So it expires at like 65 years old lah. So by the time I reach 65 years old, usually my kids or whoever that is depending on me won't be depending on me anymore. So I don't need so much coverage. It will drop to only about 300,000 lah. Yeah. So currently I'm fully covered. I already have 621k of coverage for death. Okay. So the life plan that my parents bought for me doesn't have total permanent disability coverage. So whatever I bought for myself is also 600k. Up to 10 times of my annual income, so I have no shortfall in these 2 areas. Okay, so like I say, this life plus term plan is all the same lah. It's cover all these 3 things: death, total permanent disability, and early CI. Okay, so also same. I'm covered so I'm supposed to be covered up to 5 times of my annual income for early CI. So I have covered up to 300k here lah. So 150k from my life plus term plan and another 150k for my investment link plan. Okay, so for me, I'm also concerned about getting different kind of CI, and also if my CI actually relapse, do I get extra money? So how I structured my plans, right, is for the first CI, I will get 300k. So if I actually relapse or I get a second CI, right, I will only receive 150k. Yeah, so this investment link plan, right, will actually pay up to 4 times of this 150k if I get many different CIs and like my CI relapse lah. Yeah, so this is for my death, TPD and early CI. So this is all for income protection. Okay, Then moving on to the more basic plans, personal accident. Okay, so personal accident, this one I'm only paying 220 yearly, so this is what covers me for. Accidental death or self-explanatory must be due to accident, then I pass away. And then if there's for example, I pass away due to public transport or whatever, there's an additional 100k. So if accidental death but not on public transport, like maybe I fall down from bike or whatever, okay, then 100k will pay out only. But if I fall down on if like bus accident occurs and I'm on an SBS bus, they will pay out 200k. Yeah. Okay. Then major dismemberment means like, you know, your primary school plans you get, right? You lose like fingers or like one hand, one leg or whatever lah. So there's a certain percentage that they will salary out this 300k that they will pay out to you. Okay. Then permanent total disability, this one I explained before what it means. Okay. Then also like burns, they also have a sub limit for you to be paid out. So like burn of how many percent, how many degree must be like medically certified lah. Then they will pay out this amount. So these all are lump sum payments. Okay. So means like if you get a 2 accident plan, right, you can pay out double times lah. Yeah. Okay. But for reimbursement, this is these two amounts only. And then if you buy 2 plans, right, you can only claim from one side. Unless you exceed like the 2k limit, right, and you want to claim from their plan, then it will make sense to get 2 plans lah. Yeah, but in that case, you don't need to get 2 plans. You just get one plan with a higher coverage lah. Yeah. So this one is what I will get is a 2,000 max per accident and $500 max per accident for TCM and chiropractic reimbursement lah. Yeah. Okay, so for hospital plan, I got myself the private coverage with the rider. Rider is important lah. You need to go and watch the other video on why rider is important. Yeah. Okay, then this is actually for partial disability. I didn't get for myself because for my job, right, it's not so worth it to get a partial disability because like technically even if I lose like everything except my voice, right, I can still do my job. So not very worth it for me to get this partial disability coverage, so I didn't get it. Okay, so you need to look at your job. If you're like a doctor, right, it's very easy for you to be like unable to do your job as a doctor, then it will make a lot of sense to get this partial disability coverage. Okay, then lastly for savings and investment, I also bought myself an investment linked plan. Yep. Okay, so this is my yearly expenses. So technically there are some parts that I can still top up, maybe like for personal accident or like disability or savings and investment lah. But for me, savings and investment I also have been doing elsewhere, so but I will still continue to look into getting more savings and investment in insurance. Okay, I think that's all for my portfolio. If there's any questions on my portfolio, you can let me know. Yeah, so I always stress to my clients that it's very important to get fully covered. Of course, I must also get myself fully covered. Yeah, so this showing on my portfolio helps people to understand what it means by fully covered lah. Hope you learned something new today. Yep. Okay, that's the end of my video. Thank you everyone for watching. Bye bye.